And Layla was like, I said some in the suit. Nah, we in trouble. Some in the suit. And Steven was like, the soup? What soup? You mean a black bean soup? Like, and so Mark in the reflections is telling Steven, tag me in, bro. Like, tag me in. And Steven was like, I'm not the guy for that. Like, this, I have a members only jacket on and high water Levi's jeans on. I don't have no skill set for this, girl. Steven and Mark are downstairs in the mirror and they talking to each other. And Mark is like, my guy, where you got this Men's Warehouse fashion suit from? Like, this is not the suit that we was talking about when we said some in the suit. We wasn't talking about the Men's Warehouse version. You got like a First Communion suit on. Like, where you going? I don't know what none of this stuff is. You don't have like no booklet, like a pamphlet or something that could like help me to, like a little FAQs or something I could do, because I don't know what's going on and nobody telling me anything and they're not answering my questions. So I'm out here clueless, but y'all acting like I'm supposed to know what's going on. Hey everybody. Woo. I don't know why I did that. Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB. Welcome to my channel, Watch With Me LB, where I give you fun, fresh, and funny rants, reviews, and recaps on my favorite movies and TV shows. Please like and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell for the notifications, okay? Let's talk about Moon Knight episode 2. Moon Knight got some gas on it. You hear me? This thing fire. I love it so much. A couple of y'all got in my comments on my episode 1 video talking about how Oscar Isaac was your boyfriend, and I'm like, why y'all so spicy? And why are y'all lying to me in my face like that? Oscar Isaac is my boyfriend. We have a fully functional and thriving fictional relationship, and you're gonna back up. So let's talk about Moon Knight episode 2, okay? It picks up right where the first one left off, and we're hearing the sounds of Moon Knight beating the hell out that werewolf puppy. My guy Steven puts on his own gas and is running out of his bed and falls flat on his face because he is chained up, right? So he's on his way to work with his little high water jeans on, you know, skipping across the street with his little members only jacket. Let me tell you something. Steven Grant is very attached to his members only jacket. I just want you to know and understand. He had on a suit jacket when he was going to meet his little cutie 2 days after the date from last episode. He changed out of that and put his members only jacket on to go to the date. So that lets me know that it's like his blanket. It's like his comfort blanket. He wears it to work. He wears it, you know what I'm saying, on dates. He wears it to hang out with his homie, to mime, you know what I'm saying, in the park. That little members only jacket have been through some turbulence, huh? So he's going to work, and when he gets to work, the little dude that wouldn't hook him up last time when he was like, say, bro, somebody after me, you gotta help me. You the security guard, don't let nobody in here. Him. The security man is like putting up caution tape. Steven goes and is like, listen, I might have some information for you, my guy. Do y'all know what's going on? Have you seen the security footage? Because if you haven't, I might want to try to go back there with you, because I might provide some context for what it is that you're seeing on your screen, okay? So they go back to the security room in the museum. It was very much giving me Dark Knight. You remember when Batman was using the sonar from Mr. Fox that he had, and it was like the big, you know, the room with all the TVs and stuff, and you know, that kind of feeling. It was giving me that, but smaller. They in a room and they looking at the security footage, and Steven is like, listen, bruv, B-R-U-V, okay? What you about to see is like some Area 51 type vibes right now. Like, you're not even gonna believe what it's bonkers, bruv. Shouts out to British slang. My friend says bruv to me. He from Louisiana too. And now I say bruv. I don't know why he says it, okay? But I say it now too. It's very catchy. British slang is very similar, I think, to the way that we speak here. Like, there'll be like electrical problems in the building, isn't it? Like, they answer their own questions just like we do. So we'll be like, it's cold outside, yeah. Like, we telling you it's cold outside, and we're affirming to you and to ourselves that it's cold outside. So we'll answer our own questions. Come on, connections. They looking at the footage, and instead of seeing the werewolf puppy from last episode, we only see Steven being scared behind some priceless artifacts. So everything that we saw happen with the werewolf puppy is happening on camera sans the werewolf puppy. He a werewolf, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like werewolves translate on camera. I don't think they have like the, they don't have the bandwidth to process the digitization. Is that a word? I don't know if that's a word. Shouts out to Tony Baker. I'm living lavishly. You don't see the werewolf on the screen, right? And so just see him running for his whole life on screen. And then the security dude is like, bro, you the one that tore the toilets up. They about to fire your ass. Like, whoever it was that was firing him or talking to him, I don't know if it was the police captain or the chief of police for the museum child. I know it wasn't HR. I don't know. But they were like, listen, you need some help, my guy. So he slides this brochure to him. Steven doesn't look surprised at the fact that the little man is offering him like therapy or like a mental health facility or something like that. It's a really great scene with Steven having to give back his little name badge because, he was like, listen, I'm Steven with the beat, okay? You're calling me Scotty. You're calling me Stevie. I'm Steven, okay, with a V, okay? They got another Steven in the MCU. He got a PH. I'm the one with the V, okay? I'm new here, so let's just clarify. He looks sad. He did. My poor little friend. He went to the park to go talk to his little mime friend. You know what I'm saying? Like his little... I really hope I don't do a mime impersonation every time the little mime on the screen. So he has the little key he found in a little hole in his wall. Let's go, baby, to the hole in the wall. Shouts out to my people from Louisiana. Y'all know what that is. And my people from the South. So he has a little key from the little hole in his wall. And he's going around because it has a keychain on it from like a chain of storage places in London, right? And so he's like walking around trying to find this specific one. And so he goes to one and he's like, listen, you don't know me, but I think I have a storage unit here. Dude at the counter was like, oh yeah, I know you. You come in all the time. So he takes him to the storage facility and he opens it up and he finds like a treasure trove of clues as to what the hell is going on. He finds Mark Spector's little hideout. Mark Spector been bunking in that thing. He finds a gun. He finds money in different currencies. He sees a cot that's like made up army regulation style, okay? He got a passport in there with Mark Spector's face on it, also known as Steven's face on it. And so Steven is very thoroughly confused. And he also finds the scarab beetle, right? The gold scarab beetle. Like he presses it and the thing levitates. It was giving me the little ball from Harry Potter. What's the name of that little ball? Harry was the seeker. He had to find the quaffle. And it was basically like a compass. And they're going to use that scarab beetle to find where Amit is buried. And so this begins the conversation and the interaction with Steven and Mark. So this is the first time we hear Mark Spector's name being said. Mark is like, listen, Steven, you blowing up my spot right now. Go lay your ass down. I made you a nice little cot. Go lay down. Okay, give me the body. I'ma take care of everything, and you ain't gonna have to worry about me no more. But I can't have you messing my stuff up, okay? I done made a deal with a whole ass Egyptian god out here, and you out here blowing it up like you messing me up. And I just need for you to just relax and chill so I can get this done and we can go our separate ways. He's like, Khonshu, I'm his avatar. I gotta do his bidding. I deliver Khonshu's justice here on Earth. Steven completely freaks out. Steven is like, listen, you telling me that you made a deal with the Egyptian god of the moon for real? And Steven is like, you know what?
Do you know what?
I'm about to take up all this stuff. I'm gonna take your passport and all this illegal money and stuff, and I'm about to take it to the police, and they're gonna lock me up, and then everything is gonna be fine. You ain't gonna have to worry about Khonshu, and I'm not gonna have to worry about you, okay? So he goes in the hallway of the little storage unit, and you know hallways and storage units are one of the creepiest places on Earth. He like gets a little vibe, and he feels like something's behind him, and then the lights start flickering on and off, and Khonshu ass is down that hallway. Khonshu, sir, won't you just present yourself in a way that's not as creepy? You know what I'm saying? You already got a big ass bird face. Khonshu was like, nah, I'm about to scare the bejesus out of this poor little frail man. And he's running out of the thing for dear life. Now, you know when he was in the Sound of Music field, he was running like Bambi. But this guy in this episode was running like, and you saying Bolt, okay? He was gunning it, okay? And then he runs out of the storage unit and stops Dry from getting, he almost got hit by a motorbike. And on this motorbike is this little cutie. And she's like, damn, Mark, that's you? And he's like, no. Like, get on the bike. So Steven's on the back of the bike with this little cutie with some fire, you know, curls and stuff. Layla's like, listen, you should have called me, bruh. You turn your phone on. That's the signal that you wanted me to find you. I'm calling you and you not answering. You going against what you told me to do, and now you got me stressing out. Lord, does he have the suit? If he doesn't have the suit, is the suit going to work with it? The suit malfunctions. And I could tell even before she said it that was a wife. That's very much what a wife would like think, like all of the inevitable possibilities, right, with her husband. Steven is like, wait. You said what now? We married? And as soon as she said that, he started to like, not grip her, but he just like was like embracing her on the back of the bike, like kind of like breathing her in. You could tell he ain't had no nank in a long time. And Steven is like, you don't know what's going on. Neither do I, but I'm not who you think I am. Just take me to my apartment, take me to my flat, and we could work it out. And so Layla takes him to his apartment. Steven and Layla have a really great scene together, and it was confusing because I'm still trying to figure out who is the person and who is the personality. I thought I knew, but every time I think I know, I don't. And Layla's like, first thing smoking, are you living here with somebody? Because I'm looking at the space and it's like you got some contraptions and stuff over here on this bed. Are y'all in here getting freaky? She ain't say that, no, but I know that's what she was thinking. We can see the other personality through reflections, right? So we see Mark looking at Layla as she's looking through the tank. And I'm gonna have to put a picture in here so you can know what the hell I'm talking about. Layla's looking in a tank at the fish, right? And then we see Mark on the other side of the tank. But we know it's not Steven because Steven over there by the dope, okay? Come on, Marvel. And so this is Steven's first time meeting Layla. And so he's like falling in love with her ass in this apartment, okay? And she's like, listen, while we here, let's go ahead and sign these divorce papers because you said that you wanted to get divorced and then you sent me the papers and you ain't signed the papers. So let's go ahead and get it done, okay? So we can go ahead and go because if you don't want me, I don't want your ass either. Once again, she didn't say that. That's just me taking license. Like, listen, girl, you fine, baby. I would never divorce you. I don't know what you talking about. This dude Mark tripping. Because Steven, we staying together forever, okay? And she goes in his bag and she finds that he has the scarab beetle and she's pissed about it. She's like, we done fought together to find this thing and you gonna try to keep it for yourself, and starting to get into like a little and they get a knock at the door and it's two police officers who kind of barge their way into the apartment. They come in and they look around. Listen, I don't know if y'all need to have search warrants in London, but they ain't had none. And they was all like looking under his sheets and shit. I was like, hey, y'all just coming? What about my liberties? And they like, is somebody else here with you? And Steven, bless his heart, is like, listen, it's buku damn people in here right now. I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and say no. So Layla has managed to sneak out the window and hide like on the roof in like a corner or whatever. And they take poor little Steven downtown in his little members only jacket. I'm like, nah, y'all sketchy. They take him down to Arthur Harrow's commune. He gets out of the car and Arthur Harrow is talking to him. Let me just show you around my commune, bro. We got goats. Okay, we got kids playing in the middle of the night on the street. They don't go to school. Apparently, they just in the street playing soccer. This used to be really a high crime area, but now we done turned it into a commune, bro. We just living here in community together. Don't worry about Khonshu. Come over here and let's have some lentil bean soup in the commune kitchen. Okay, I know that you see this big monster behind you, and I know that it's very scary, and I know that we just kidnapped you, and I know it's a lot of stuff happening. Don't worry about that. Let's go eat soup. Okay, and so he takes them into this like building where it's boo like stuff that on the surface looks normal, But if you look deeper, it's like weird as hell. It's like buku people like watching a video of like a hummingbird flapping his wings. And like at first it just looked like they're watching a nature documentary. But that like if you look at it, it's like they literally like this. Like, and watching a hummingbird flap his wings is not that impressive. It's giving me North Korea. It's giving me like we can't leave. It's giving me like we brainwashed out here. Arthur Harrow was like, listen, speaking of which, we need the scarab, right? Because we got some business we gotta take care of. So where the scarab at? And as soon as he says scarab, people from all over the commune like get up and like face Steven. And Steven is like, what y'all doing? What y'all about to do? Y'all about to go somewhere? The God that Arthur Harrow serves delivers justice before it happens. So your ass is grass if you even look like you thinking about doing something 30 years from now. He's trying to convince him that his God is better than Khonshu. Now, whole time, Khonshu, you can't see him. You can hear him. And he kicking shit over in the... he kicking stuff over in the commune, like kicking all the bread baskets over. Khonshu is aggravated. Arthur Harrow's like, can I talk to Mark? Because Mark probably got it. I know you don't really know what's going on. My guy Steve with a V. Let me talk to Mark. Mark, reflection in the bread bowl, like, you better shut your ass up. You better shut it up. And he was literally a reflection in the bread bowl. Mark popped up out that bread bowl like, you better shut it up. Arthur Harrow was getting aggravated. And so he's like, Steven, listen, you know this cane I walk around with? Do you know like what it does and what it is and whatever? I'ma beat your ass with this cane if you don't give me this scale. My liberties be getting loose. This is a gift from Amit to her first avatar. And it contains like a little sliver of her power in the cane. Don't make me use this cane on you, my G. You're gonna give me the scarab and that's just gonna be that. And Steven's like, I can't help you. I don't know what you want from my life. I literally don't have a thing. So all of a sudden, Layla comes up and is like, listen, I got it. Now who gonna pop me? Listen, Steven, we in some shenanigans, like summon the suit. And Steven was like, summon the what now? And Layla was like, I said summon the suit. Nah, we in trouble. Summon the suit. And Steven was like, the soup? What soup? You mean a black bean soup? Like, do something, because we in a pinch. We in a pickle, my guy. What's going on? So Layla was like, let's just run. Find themselves in this room that has like artifacts. Like, Arthur Harrow was downstairs while they were running around and fighting and stuff. He summoned another werewolf puppy from out the ground. The werewolf puppy once again is outside the door trying to get inside to get Steven. And so he gets knocked out of the window and they like high up on like the 4th floor or whatever. And on his way down, he's like, summon the suit, summon the suit. By the time he gets down on the ground, he has summoned the suit, but it's not the suit that we saw last episode, Moon Knight suit. We get Mr. Knight, okay? He got the saucy ass white tuxedo with the mask on with the ... And it's Steven inside the suit. It's not Mark. It's Steven's suit. I didn't think we were gonna get Mr. Knight this early. Come on, Marvel. Sneaking stuff in on me. Steven and Mark are downstairs in the mirror and they're talking to each other. And Mark is like, my guy, where you got this Men's Warehouse fashion suit from? Like, this is not the suit that we was talking about when we said summon the suit. We wasn't talking about the Men's Warehouse version. Okay, you got like a First Communion suit on. Like, where you going? And Steven is like, I don't know how to do this. They told me to get a suit. That's what came. I ain't got no control over this. I know one thing. I look good in the suit. You can say what you want, but I look saucy. And something drops down on Steven, poor thing. And we don't know what it is. The werewolf puppet done gone invisible. Okay, the werewolf puppet got a skill set. Okay, he done came downstairs and he kicking the hell out of Layla and Steven in the suit. And so Mark in the reflections is telling Steven, tag me in, bro. Like, tag me in. Like, you out here getting your ass beat. Steven wants to be the one to save Layla. You know, he feeling like spicy in his little suit or whatever. And he's like, you know what? Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. My name is Steven with a V. My guy had bars. So he rolled up his sleeves and was fighting the invisible puppy. One good little 2-piece in on him. and he said, Wagwan! Y'all, when Steven said Wagwan, made my heart smile. It was very exciting. So I'm gonna let you take over, Mark, but just for a little bit, not long though. I'm coming to get my body back when you beat the werewolf puppy up, and then we're gonna have a conversation about boundaries. Mark takes over, and then we get the saucy ass Moon Knight costume. And let me tell you something, when Oscar Isaac transforms into whoever he about to be, the little head back and then the look over the shoulder is sexy. I don't give a damn where you at. I don't give a damn what you talking about. Oscar, give me a call, bro. Just call me up. So Moon Knight gets the werewolf puppy to chase him away from like the people. Moon Knight makes the werewolf puppy chase him all across the rooftops in London. Them people in them houses must have been like, what the hell is? But he ends up impaling the werewolf puppy on like a steeple in the church. His weapons that he keeps in his chest, the little crescent shaped knives or whatever, fell from the sky and he caught it. And he was like, yeah, bitch. Because I was very proud of my boyfriend. Mark is now out here on the street looking for the scarab beetle. The whole reason they was out here running and fighting and stabbing, and he lost it. And who rolls up on it but a homeless dude? Arthur Harrow sees the homeless dude and is like, listen, let me go ahead and get that from you. I'm going to give you some sandwiches and stuff. And I'm going to just take... Steven is the one who's trapped behind the reflections, right? And so Steven is like, I don't like it in here. And Mark is like, listen, you in the mirror dimension. Word to Doctor Strange, okay? And I was very sad for my guy, Steven, because he's a sweetheart. He's like a little plush My Little Pony character. They were getting into like an argument. And Mark was not happy. And he beat the hell out of Steven, which means that he broke the mirror where Steven was. Like, he had this really, like, Oscar Isaac is just so talented. But it was very sad because now Steven is trapped. And I don't really know if I like Mark. I gotta see if I like him. Then now Mark has to deal with Khonshu. Khonshu is pissed because, like, you had one job, Mark. You had one job. So now that Arthur Harrow has the scarab beetle, he's going straight to find Amit's tomb, which is in Egypt. So now Mark and Khonshu are on their way to Egypt. The last scene is Steven in the mirror, sad and alone. And then Mark on the floor, like drinking, and it's daytime. And he walks over and like stumbles over with his fine ass back, okay? Opens up the curtains and we see like the pyramids and we in Egypt. You know, now we on an Egyptian adventure, son. International players over here. The episode closes with this fire ass like Egyptian like hip hop song. I listened to it a couple times on my Spotify list. But the episode, it was really, really good. It was action packed. They had great like comedic bits in it and great action sequences, and we get Layla over here. We get a little feminine energy this episode. So comment down below and let me know what you thought of the show, y'all, because she thoroughly enjoyed it. So much for checking out this video. I'm gonna talk to you later. Bye.